Eastern BC. These mountains, home to Canada's steepest rail lines, where CP runs heavy freight trains, some 3 kilometers long. Drivers of these trains used to get 6 to 8 months training on this line. Not anymore.
We came out of a tunnel and I got a funny feeling.
This conductor says he had to trigger the emergency brakes on a recent run when a newly promoted engineer who was driving misjudged, letting the train travel downhill too fast.
He was sweating. He knew he didn't have control of it.
The train stopped safely, but CBC News has learned several recent trainees have filed complaints, worried they weren't ready to operate in the mountains. CP Rail insists the engineers were fully competent and had done roughly 100 runs with a supervisor on the mountain line.
Do you guys want to have a little practice at them?
The company gave us a tour of their training facility where even managers and office workers are getting instruction on how to drive trains.
Difference in the simulator.
CP's using new simulators. So good, they say, they've been able to condense the locomotive training program down to about 3 months.
You might go out on the railroad for 5 years and have an issue and an exception occur once in 5 years. I can take them in a simulator and we can create it 5 times in 10 hours. It will say Canadian Pacific and the Beaver.
Creel says even with the shortened program, all trainees, including office managers, do spend time riding the rails, doing supervised runs until they're qualified. Even so, CP's main union is fighting the company over its use of managers to drive trains. What's more, the union says some trainees fear for their lives, not experienced enough to be driving through the mountains, but fear being fired if they refuse. The union's calling on Transport Canada to intervene immediately. Dave Seglin, CBC News, Calgary.